Oh boy, Darth right here, playing some more Metal Gear Solid 5. I've been getting some interesting feedback on while I've been playing this game, so I thought I'd play a little bit more for you guys while I am up this early. I'm up reasonably early compared to usual, so yeah. Let's game, let's play, let's chill, let's have a laugh, and let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna edit out the thumbnail on the video and then I can start playing.
Like your horse, you can give commands to D-Dog as well. He'll normally follow you around. You can also make him wait somewhere or lure an enemy by barking at him. Or you can sick him on the enemy to slow him down. Develop new gear just for him, and I'm sure he'll be capable of even more damage.
Still hasn't made any moves. It's got me thinking.
What?
If you took her on a mission, she might break her silence.
You want to let her out?
Sure. Make her no different to the others. Everyone you pick up works for themselves, right?
But her...
I say work with her. See what happens. I wouldn't ask this of anyone but you. On missions, I'll make sure we have someone observing from a distance, and she won't be allowed access to all of the base. As for Miller, well, sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. The best part is, hiding is her specialty. If no one sees her leave the base, the staff will be none the wiser.
And if she gets away?
If that happens, you'll have to take care of her. But I have faith in you, boss. I think Quiet sees something in you.
It's a big risk.
But it's for the good of all of us. And besides, you can't deny her talent. Her unique skills and abilities would give you a hell of an edge out there.
I'll think it over.
How long are we gonna keep that woman here?
You mean Quiet?
My personal feelings aside, she's putting everybody on edge. You should hear the stories. I got sick from just standing guard at her cell. I won't stand on the same platform as that witch. She hit me for no reason.
What is this, a private army or a kindergarten?
The thing is, they're all serious. They're faced with something they don't understand, and a kind of mass hysteria has broken out. I've gotten wind of countless plots to take her out.
There are no grounds for this suspicion whatsoever. Put yourself in her shoes, assuming they see her as a prisoner here. No, even more so, if they do, she deserves to be treated humanely. I always thought our men were a bit more noble-minded, but... Look, I understand this is a stressful line of work, but to make her the scapegoat...
You've got it wrong. Quiet? She's with Cypher. We have men that lost their buddies to her organization.
You could say that about more than just her. Plenty of the men used to fight for another side, but they've all put that aside to work for the boss.
Cypher is different. And if you ask me, the boss is the biggest problem. Why is he protecting her? Some of the guys are starting to suspect him of... I don't agree with keeping her here either.
So what's your move? Throw her out? Kill her? She's our ticket to Cypher, and her physical abilities are outstanding. We could use someone like her.
That'll make me sick.
Her marksmanship, speed, stealth capabilities for a start. Then, there are the other things we've learned. Quiet appears to be able to use both eyes as master eyes simultaneously. That lets her track targets of different focal lengths at once. While looking through the scope with one eye, she can look for new targets with the other. That's why she doesn't need a spotter. She can operate alone, no matter the circumstances.
See, I told you she's a freak. No one would be able to control her.
No, there's one person who could.
Hey, you trying to get along?
Well, why don't we talk to him? See if he's willing to take her along.
I don't like this.
It's his decision to make. The two of them might even make a good team.
Snake, you finally came. Just don't record this, okay?
Not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name of Clark? He works in the biotech industry. Real advanced stuff. His area is bioengineering, but lately he's also gotten into genetic research.
Never heard of him.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its cells, and you swap it with the nucleus of an unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms, including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking a back seat.
Isn't that a little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you. Cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff. But I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10 years ago. And the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost, even to others in his field. His age, where he comes from, that might not be his real name. And I can't even say for sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, preserving talent.
What does this have to do with me?
Cypher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA. Cypher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built. Meaning, Cypher has to be a part of the Pentagon. Or at least, the two are joined at the hip. DARPA is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, Some say he's a pivotal player in Cypher. But that's not all. Every cell nucleus in an organism contains the genetic information for that organism. Think of it as a blueprint for life. Clark appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design human beings for specific purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations by cloning you?
All right, enough. I get the idea.
Look, I know it's inductive reasoning, but this weapon to surpass Metal Gear they're developing in Africa, I believe it's something that uses this new technology. Speaking as a fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that? Genes encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that. And yet, it could be what Cypher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where? I just overheard it in bits and pieces while I was forced to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so? Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security. HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect a walk in the park. The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa. That's also where the South African Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets. You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them. Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The East bank of the Munene River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa. There's a civil war going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government...
I thought I'd let the videotapes play, guys. That's why I was just sat there quiet.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown. They're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning. You found the interpreter. Now follow him to the target. Be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
Buddy!
Works in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. They then decide the target's no longer any use to them. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places. not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Stop! If you must the gods.
Show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill them. Boss, with that panic going on, they could decide to kill the target. Hurry.
Find out what he knows.
Dit is Delta 4. Zeg op vaart verloren. Beschiet als contact. Oor. Dat is niet weer vergeten. Dit is ook weer uitkijken voor die enige beweging. Uit.
Rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Ow! That's naughty. That hurts.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice. You won't be able to follow the interpreter anymore. You'll have to find the target on your own.
Zeepje, de Zulu 4. Zich op vaart verloren. Bespreek laaste punt op contact. Oor.
Dit is CP, begrijp. Onderzoek die area. Maar blijf op jullie hoede. Uit.
CP, dat stelt de 1. Vijand bij de zag. Zoek nou. Oor.
Dit is CP, begrijp. Zoek in elke hoek. Jullie moet iewers wees. Uit. HK. Dit is CP. Ons het die vijand ingetrek, maar contact verloren na het kruisvuur. Vijand kan nog iewers naby wegkruip. Adviseer waakzaamheid. Oor.
This most recent prisoner wasn't the target either, but we did learn the target's field of movement. This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone, by chopper or by land. Roger. Leave the hot zone and find someplace safe.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
No, probably not.
Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself, in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a dozen PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why? Boss, one of the latest missions to come in is connected to the walker gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
How many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa?
When did that start?
No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here.
They're not supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning.
The doctor has no idea. His research has already hit the black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the walker gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. Their modules will one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread.
Like what?
It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit. For anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend.
A nuclear deterrent.
Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property?
Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks.
Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world.
So, what is Cypher really up to?
Oh shit. There it is. Approach it.
You got to crouch on them so they don't like kick up. Any over there? Just that one in it. Ah, what the hell? Right, you and you and you and you and you and you. Oh, I think I just stood on that one. Oops. And then you and you. Done, done, done. Okay, so we got some we got stuff. What's going on in the cave look kind of strange.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at our cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
I think it looks a lot nicer. I'm not very confused because this is cool, isn't it? Being able to you walk straight through. I don't think many monsters will try and get through there. Possibly will. But a lot of few problems with mobs spawning outside, but that's why I put the glow stuff.
Welcome home, boss.
This dungeon looks cool. I've looked into it. The dungeon looks so cool. Everyone wants me to wait. Everyone wants me to organise my. Everyone wants me to organise my inventory. So let's go and do that. I think that's priority. Oh.
She refuses to wear clothes.
How's the wood gone?
The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes.
Work? Yeah, it works.
Other than that, she's completely cooperative.
Okay, Lisa, no problem.
She never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Sleep. And then
Well, not with lungs. She breathes through her skin.
What do you know about chesting?
Clothing would suffocate her.
There we go. We select beautiful day marker. Let's sort out. Okay, so we colour the wood we will turn into planks.
Showers are okay. She can't be submerged.
Into wood. Don't want to need all them saplings. Well, I'll use them.
What's wrong with her?
Drinking.
Yeah.
Skin.
If anything in your bed, you want to leave like some torches.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water.
Coal.
Look,
Thinking of necessaries. More pieces of wood to make a crafting table, maybe.
See
Yeah,
that?
sounds quite cool. And a bucket. No, I want the bucket.
she hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
Let's go. There you go.
She doesn't eat either?
Just in case you might wake up when I'm dead one
No.
time. Because I'll spawn back in my bed.
Photosynthesis.
Build a spawn back in the
Photosynthesis.
Got some stuff. That's what he can coach up on me. Put flint
That's
in,
the verdict from the medical
sugar
staff.
canes,
No,
saplings.
jury's still out.
Oh, that's what I was
It's
gonna
the
do.
only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit.
Well, it's not that hard to do, actually.
We don't think she's contagious. Some of the staff can't
This
stomach
is not
her.
how she does it. She uses
Starting to
knives.
affect morale.
Look, I got flowers in my house. I don't want that one.
Can't you send her on a mission?
Look at that. I got
By
flowers in my house
herself?
now. Looks awesome.
No.
Looks beautiful.
But as you know, she does have
Cold,
skill.
don't need the seeds anymore.
Why not take her out on one of your
Coat
missions?
with the seeds.
Seems to like you.
And let's go.
Of course, only if you think she'll be useful.
Oh,
Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
little textures that count. Should put this one. No, obviously destroy that every time I walk in that area. No,
Right. La 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 la.
oh, look at it, beautiful. Really want to try and get a mushroom farm. So should we make mushroom farm?
I need to get a shower.
Mushroom farm.
Aha! There's my shower room, guys.
That's really not wood. Damn, I'm low. I think that's...
There should be sound, Lisa.
Well, it's good you're not going to tree farm, isn't it? Let's go get the tree farm.
Hang on a minute.
There's still got them wooden blocks in there. Oh, they put it in a chest. I want them. I know I wanted them for now. Just go get it. Put it in you. Don't put it in you. Put it in you. It's a wand. Where the hell are the rest of them going? Let's go down. I'll put them in there. So, let's go. Right, let's go. So I don't have to put stairs in.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team. Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
Is to rescue a prisoner being held at Lamar Khatib Palace. He's known as Malak, angel to his fellow Mujahideen. Start by checking the target's VI on your iDroid. The Soviets captured him and took him to the ruins of the palace. His family was subsequently killed in an airstrike on his village. The Soviet scorched earth operation wiped it off the map. The client is none other than his father. Or rather, this was his father's dying wish. Manage to rescue other prisoners as well. Each one will add a bonus to our pay. When you see them, I'm sure your conscience will tell you what to do.
Be careful down there, boss.
Quiet.
Should be somewhere at that outpost.
А что с остальными? С ними я разбит.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. Analyze the intel file you discovered. Orders for the transport route. The target's been transferred. I've sent the information to your map screen. You're gonna need more information to pinpoint a location. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
What's up, Jake? How you doing, my friend? You alright? How you doing, Jake? All good? Ah, damn it. I'm good, mate. Just sat chilling out, you know, chilling, killing.
But like for me, my own, for the one person, I don't think there's a bigger person who does Minecraft with such an amazing following behind him. And if there is a bigger following, then I don't think they're as good as you guys, because you guys know how it's done. You're going to do me well. I'm going to try and look after you guys well. So we're going to go and sleep. And I just need to say thank you. We'll always thank you every episode. Everyone likes me starting off a new episode as if it was like a new episode me talking to you. Whereas, so I don't go by or something like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to do what we said we're going to do, which is
Yeah, I know, mate. I can't wait. Right, I've had a few people unsubscribe though, Jay, over the last couple of days. I don't really know why, but what can I do? That's it, Jacob, I agree, mate. You had a good day? Night? Morning? Evening? Afternoon? It's 5 to 11 at night, mate.
He's coming too. Roger that.
And it bloody cold.
You gotta extract him.
Right, where's the... Oh, I haven't got them.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I wish it were the same for me, Jacob. Being in the UK, that's all you get, cold. I always check see what weapons I can make, just to see if I can make anything new that I actually want. Right, best facilities, can't upgrade them yet. So now I'll send more men on combat deployments.
You got any guys? Quick, give me a bucket. This is not good. This is not good. This is why I do not play with lava. Do you not listen as a
Can't believe I've got 330 meters to run. We got some snow the other day, Jacob, and we've also had some over the last couple of days as well. Not good. That was close. Nearly screwed up there, guys. Nah, I'm just gonna go in. I can't see him. There he is.
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents apart. Whatever's in them, they'll come in handy somehow for diamond dogs.
Right, so I'm gonna need these. Alright, let's make some noise.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, and that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Where are you, Jacob? Oh, that's even better. Ow. You son of a gun, you. Oh yeah, shit. I forgot I've got quiet. I can just get quiet to kill him. Right, well, quiet's on that. I'm just gonna badge straight in. Go on, quiet. Take the shot. Okay, I'll do it. And the reason I'm letting quiet kill him, guys, is purely so then I level her up and I can get new stuff for her. Because quiet is just badass. Alright, let's see if this takes it down, because I want that. Right, in here.
Fire! There, that's the target.
Where are you, Jacob? What part of the world are you in? You're in USA, whereabouts? What state?
Exfiltrate the hot zone, boss.
Gaining altitude.
Hello, quiet. Hello. Ooh, boobies.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
No, it wasn't. I got caught.
I'm gonna replay this. I'll carry on when I've hollowed it out. Okay, so we ran out of pics, so I might as well record my journey on it. Excellent.
Boss, that target you extracted, Malik, is saying that he's never heard of our client. What's more, he says his village was destroyed long before he was ever taken prisoner. Apparently it fell victim to some sort of disease, then was completely burned to the ground.
Ooh, Texas. I know a few people from Texas.
And that's the reason why he alone survived. But the question is, who hired us to find him? According to Malik, he saw strange soldiers snooping around the village when he got back. Turns out they were members of Cypher's strike force, XOF. My theory is they wanted to get their hands on Malik to question or silence him before the Soviets could get to him. Cypher was just using us to cover things up. All that crap about Malik's relative was a front to convince us to retrieve him. But an entire colony just wiped off the map. It sounds a lot like the Hamid during the honeybee incident. All I know, boss, is there's no way in hell I'm handing Malik over to Cypher. I decided to bring him back to Mother Base instead. He's one of us now. We told the client through a cutout that the target was killed. For some reason, though, they still paid us everything we were owed. Cypher's obviously up to something, and this is probably just another preemptive cleanup operation to them. But to Malik, he lost his village, his family, everything, and he wants his revenge. In other words, he's one of us.
Well, yeah, Texans are crazy. Texans can drink a lot as well. Or so I've been told. Oh fuck. I'm moving my chair without me meaning to. Guys, this is the downside of having a computer chair. Please say I can upgrade one. No. Damn it. Yeah, I thought they did. I got told about that a while back through a few friends. I wasn't certain if it was true or not, but I thought I'd take that chance. She's learning. This isn't good. Right, I need to go back to Mother Base and get her clean. I need to get a shower, guys. So I've got to return to get my shower.
So don't forget, so holy shit. Wait, did they all just fall down the hole? So that a freaking mob. Holy shit. Ah. I think I got food. No, I'm not part of the fight. You guys sort that out yourself. But yeah, so that's like, look how far away it is. It's a good distance. I'm not looking forward to running up and down this every time. I feel like I got the minecart system going. Right, I'll just
Holy shit, that's young. So the body's gonna be fucked before the 30. Ah, shit. I'm breaking stuff. Right. Then we're gonna pick up. Get back there. He's bald and looked at me funny. He deserved it.
already started. Alright, sure, that makes a normal one. It's not on it. I want to go.
Right. So, side ops. Because I've got a load of side ops to do.
That's outside. Oh, just leave it. Just leave it. I've got one task to do so far. That is, we are going to make this mob spawn mobs to pwn the spawning mobs. Oh yeah, see, that was totally true then. I've made a very over-exaggerated name for him. Let's go. With some bones in the first place for now. Let's try this. Put that down. Oh, I'm on. Yo, what's up? I'm just gonna come here and tell you stuff. How are we doing? What? Yeah. Spawn on me. I could actually just keep doing this. But I think about like putting cactuses down in sand, and then like, you can walk into there and I can just collect it. That's an idea. I've seen mob spawns like that. It's worked quite well actually. So this is where the mob spawn is going to be.
Where am I going? Let's have a look. That's where I'm going. Because I need that interpreter, guys. Thank you. Took it long enough. Right, so I've still got quiet with me, guys. She's actually extremely useful. I can't wait until I get a bond 100%. Because when you've got a bond 100%, there's like a nice little cutscene in it, which you guys will see soon enough, I hope.
Stay okay.
Whoa, hang on a second, guys, hang on, there we go. My wire for my headphones got tangled in my controller, guys, so I couldn't actually use my controller properly there. Oh, hello there, sir. Goodbye. Oh shit. There we go. I wondered why it didn't say that after I killed them first through. 4.
You gotta extract him.
Jimmy Cricket. Right. And what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'm gonna be really mean. I'm just gonna blow it up in a second. Well, just because I can. And because it's fun. So, think. No, don't want to request it.
Go down there, but before I go down there, I'm gonna not carry on. I want to see some video responses of mob spawners, so I'll accept loads of video responses. So if that sounds pretty cool, you know, you want to leave some, you know, like some responses and stuff like that.
Right, so where am I going? Up here? See, unfortunately guys, at the minute I can't actually take the container. I want to, but I can't take it at the moment.
That's the target. He's coming too. Roger that.
Where is she?
You mean quiet? In her cell, of course.
Why did you send her out with the boss on that mission?
She proved herself well enough, didn't she? The boss sure knows talent when he sees it.
That woman will never be one of us. She's targeting him.
Don't forget, we do owe her one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Remember what happened when she first got here? She shot down the aircraft Cypher sent after us. Not only that, she hit the cockpit. Who else could have done that? We're talking about a fighter jet traveling at Mach speed.
What's your point?
She hadn't been there. The boss's chopper would be at the bottom of the ocean right now. Or it would have been followed right back to Mother Base. So let's say she does have some elaborate scheme in the works. If you want to catch her in the act, all we can do is sit back and wait. On the other hand, if she swears allegiance to the boss like our other Fulton recruits, he couldn't ask for a better partner.
She's got you fooled.
I have eyes on her. If she tries anything, she'll regret it. We lose nothing either way.
Fire. 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 Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. You gonna extract him? Quiet. Quiet.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
Quiet.
That's the target. Too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hi Dimitri, how you doing?
It's no good, boss. Attacking like that won't cut it. Aim somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon. NGO that asked us to rescue wild animals isn't ready to take them in yet. So we had no choice but to build an animal conservation platform. The NGO said they'll cover all expenses, including the day-to-day...
Alright, Riley, how you doing, mate? Not seen you for the last couple of days. How you doing?
Have a look.
Right, guys, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to run to the toilet very, very quickly. So, yeah, just give me a minute, guys. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, you ain't so big. Oh, imagine if one of them giants. I can't wait for Notch to release new mobs. Like an actual giant just comes like. I think I had them. I had it on dinner. Do you know when the troll just came in and destroyed my house? Do you remember? Does anyone remember that? I get it through that, can I? Oh no, just lagging. Well, anyway, a troll just walked.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Hello, sexy lady.
Fire!
Oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna jump down and take care of this guy myself, because I'll tell her to kill this guy and she don't kill him. She shot him! Where did she shot him in the neck! How? Oh, snap. No.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough. If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, you need to improve the support
It's not
unit.
bad weather, it's good fucking weather. What are you on about? Don't shoot him.
Every day says home. This is home, right? No. What? What? I swear my house fire. Shit. Perhaps.
She shot him in the neck, guys.
Time to backtrack. Now is really the time to backtrack.
You young lady, we're gonna have to have words.
Right. So let's just backtrack all the way I came. Oh dear. This is not good. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't
She's a very good sniper, but she keeps on killing people when I need them alive. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be fun. Thank you. But you're getting me killed in the process, fucker.
Fire! Fire!
See you later. I'm going. I'm on. Blow, screw it. Blow this joint. Wait.
To extract him.
Okay, I need to hide.
Quiet. Fire!
Kill him then. Kill him! Oh my god, woman, kill him!
Fire!
Okay, don't kill him and I'll do it. She's useless, guys. She don't kill him. I told her to kill him and she didn't.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
To get something, then I walked around the mountain, jumped down the mountain, got chased by the creeper. So how should we go over there?
Where are you? We're gonna have to have words, young lady.
That's the mountain I just climbed over. Yeah. Is that wood? Wood face? So is this where I was before? No.
You can disrupt communications between enemy outposts by destroying comms equipment. That'll prevent one post from sending reinforcements to another.
There is that here. Maybe I'm just getting myself a wee bit.
Right, so
Oh my god, if I saw
you know what, I might as well. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of running to do because I can't be bothered getting my helicopter. Ooh, actually, before I do that though, rewards. Damn. I need to get some more resources, guys, as well. Ooh. I'll craft that because I'm going to need that at some point. None of these I use. I only use certain weapons, guys, just to make it a bit easier. Where's that noise coming from? Next room? There it is. In Metal Gear, guys, I'm a bit like Lisa is in Black Ops 3. I only use certain weapons. Hi Lisa, if you're watching this.
Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
This contract comes from the MPLA, the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola. Apparently, new Western bipedal weapons have been deployed to Ditadi Abandoned Village and are a threat to their troops. Our job is to eliminate them. The bipedal weapons they're talking about are, of course, walker gears. As I previously reported, they're already in active service with PFs in Africa. But don't you find it strange? A PF employed by the West obtains a prototype developed by the Soviets, yet the Russia-backed MPLA don't know the details. Eastern weapons technology developed in Afghanistan is being supplied to the West in Africa. Only Cypher would be capable of making something like that happen. So, boss, eliminate the walker gears at Ditati Abandoned Village, just like the MPLA have asked. Once you do, the PF will need to contact its supplier, giving us a chance to close in on that supplier, Cypher. This contract comes from the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, also known as the MPLA. The PF at Ditati Abandoned Village has been supplied with walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them, extract them, whatever you see fit. This just might get us closer to the walker gear supplier, Cypher. Good luck, boss.
Let's just carry on, guys. I can't get them because I need the transport team so I can move heavy stuff. I can't remember what level I need to be to unlock them or how to unlock it. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit patiently and do things as I'm going. Hello. Goodbye. You're going to sleep, my friend. There we go. Ah, guys, I've got a numb bottom. My bottom's gone numb. Let me up. Seriously? You can't get up that little bit of a ledge there. Seriously? You're a hardened battle soldier and you cannot get up that little ledge. Christ, you're like the Master Chief. Just more BA.
Targets have been deployed to that outpost. Find and eliminate all of them.
Right, so I've got to find and eliminate all these outposts, guys. Well, all the walker gears. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play it as smart as I can. I'm gonna try and put every guard to sleep.
Oh my god, me and my displacements are amazingly bad. What are you doing? Snip. Oh my god.
Instead of killing them all, I'm just gonna put them all to sleep.
Rage. Right now.
It'll make life a lot easier if I put all the people to sleep instead of killing them. There we go. Because if I kill them all, I'm not going to be able to put any to work for me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put all the guards to sleep that I can find. Oh snap. There's two right, three right there.
Big Boss het hier op die grens opgedaagd. Jy's nie ernstig. Ek bedoel, ek het gehoor die groot baas is terug en besig. Glo my, ek het op goeie gesag. Blykbaar is dit.
I wish I could capture them guys. Can I? No. I can't capture them yet. I want to because then I can use them on my base. It'll make life a lot easier. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna make sure that I've put everyone to sleep, and then we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Right, I need to get that music tape. Oh, sugar. There we go. 4, 5. Sorry guys, sometimes I like to count to make sure that I'm getting everything right. No, I want my gun. Throw him a minute.
Subject is in.
I'm not gonna kill anybody. I'm gonna try and put them all to sleep if I can. If I have to kill anyone, guys, then I will. But I'm hoping I can just put them all to sleep and just do it this way. It makes it a lot easier.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Let's just run through here. Oh, look at that for a shot, guys.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Right, let's have a look. See how many more we've got. So I can see 2 there.
aboard. Leave the rest to us.
Right, I know there's probably some more people lying around somewhere. So I'm just gonna go on a little hunting mission for him, guys. I'm not gonna spend ages doing it though. Obviously the quicker I get this bit done the better it is for everyone, because then everyone's not going to be like, you lied to us, you're doing this on purpose.
That's a target. Eliminate it any way you'd like.
So I have got to destroy him, guys, for the time being. Two seconds, guys, I will have a look at your message momentarily. Ooh, I'll take that though. Then we've got two more. Sorry guys, just bear with me. Damn it. Okay, it looks like you're gonna have to come with me, my friend.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Right. Just lay down him there for a minute. Well, I plant one on that.
Great. No targets remaining. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Okay, so I've got to try and figure out how I'm getting up here with this guy on me. You know what? Sod it. I'm leaving him. I can't be bothered carrying him, guys. It's just too much dead weight. Because I can't climb up if I have someone on me. There we go. Hey up, Havoc, how you doing? No, I'm playing, watching another video at the same time. So I really got my stream open that much. How you doing, Havoc? You having a good day, dude?
Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
I think that was supposed to be a swimming pool. Jeez.
That's good to hear, Havoc.
I'm joking.
Boss, we were right. Once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Sainer. That's right, the shell company that owned Mfinda oil field. So Sainer was just a front for Cypher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently, there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cypher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cypher's doorstep.
No, you didn't see me even try that.
In a bit, Havoc, I'll be playing probably Call of Duty. I don't know whether to play Black Ops 3 or whether to do some Infinite Warfare and try and get the deatomizer.
Try to make, cause I know you guys are gonna start punching me like, you're an idiot. I'll be like, oh no. Right, let's try and make this one then. I think I know how to make this one. Yeah,
Boss, the intel team has come back with its report following its investigation into PF logistics. Cypher has to be involved with this distribution network somehow. One thing in particular caught my eye. A convoy that regularly crosses the Savannah. On paper, it's just mined resources going to the government, but the security's much too heavy. At the very least, it's worth checking out. Take a look at the mission.
I don't think I was. Oh, sorry about that. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Right, let's take the sugar cane. I'm sure I was just supposed to use it like this. No.
Roger.
About those walker gears deployed by the CFA. It appears that it's not just the CFA. PFs all along the Angola-Zaire border are also getting equipped with them. The bipedal technology was developed by the Soviets, but Cypher's the one supplying it to the PFs. The question is why? What's in it for them? The answer may lie in the compensation being traded to Cypher by the PFs. Many outfits operating in Africa get locally mined resources as spoils of war. Diamonds, nuggets of gold, and rare metals. According to the intel team, there's a PF convoy that regularly transports the goods, escorted by armored vehicles, no less. Pretty heavy security for crossing the remote Angolan savannah. I can't imagine Cypher would be so interested in minerals alone. Those convoys have to be transporting something else. Something that holds the key to Cypher's plans. Boss, I want you to extract the truck, cargo and all, from the PF convoy. Let's find out what Cypher's real goals are.
Boss, your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting it. They're stationed at the guard post to the north of Nova Braga Airport on the Savannah. The rendezvous with our target will be any time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. They should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
Be careful down there, boss.
Guys, I'm not going to run everywhere because I've got 18 minutes to wait for the balloon so I can Fulton extraction it.
Prepare to fire. On my command. Take aim. Quiet.
You've reached the guard post. Where's the escort unit?
Don't forget, guys, I need ideas for what I can build and stuff. I've got a few ideas, don't get me wrong, because I know like my own creativity is
Prepare to fire.
The escort unit isn't there. We must be too late. Is there anything there that might lead us to the target? Look everywhere in the guard post.
Fire. Fire.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You found an intel file. Use your iDroid to scan it, and we'll analyze it here. Perfect, boss. It's the escort plan for the transport truck. I'm putting the escort unit's predicted route on your iDroid. Get after them. They should rendezvous with the target soon. That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer.
I don't exactly want to go through the front gate, guys, so I'm going to speed run a little bit just so I can get to a higher point, just so I can see what's going on. I know that this is where the school's coming, though, but I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for the cargo type 2, just so then it makes it a bit easier. See guys, I've got to wait for that, which has got 6 minutes left. You know, so that's quite a long time. But I daren't move anywhere just as you're... I don't know if I can see over, so I'm going to try and...
Where the fuck's my house gone? What the heck's happened?
Let's pick lock this. I know that... Right. I'm gonna stay as far down here as I can, guys. I've got a few more minutes to wait.
I didn't think I had a nuclear reactor in my house. What the heck's happened to my house? What? What's dripping? I saw it dripping. What the hell's dripping? What's this down here? What the heck? What? Right, well, this is spooky. There's blood dripping from my house. What? And half my stuff's gone. Guys, I'm pretty spooked out right now. Okay. Half my house is missing. I think we're gonna leave on that. And I'm quite scared right now. So, hopefully, no mobs will raid me or anything. So, I'm just gonna go and hide up here. I've been Syndicate, guys. I'm quite scared right now. But peace out.
Guys, I'm just gonna sit as close to this wall as I can get and wait. No, I didn't want to do that. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna look around and see if there's any enemies. Right, so I can't seem to find any enemies, which is weird. Intel team spot a new threat. That's a lot of threats, guys. And if I miss the truck, then I've got to basically speed my ass off as quick as I can to the next area. I'm hoping that I don't miss it, because it's easier to capture it down here. So I've got 3 minutes to wait for them all, guys, which ain't too bad. So I'll sit and wait. Right, guys, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to do myself a cigarette. Hope you guys don't mind. Sorry about the long wait. So while we're waiting, I'm going to put Quiet 5 on.
Where is she? You mean Quiet? In her cell, of course.
Why did you send her out with the boss on that mission?
She proved herself well enough, didn't she? The boss sure knows talent when he sees it.
That woman will never be one of us. She's targeting him.
Don't forget, we do owe her one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Remember what happened when she first got here? She shot down the aircraft Cypher sent after us. Not only that, she hit the cockpit. Who else could have done that? We're talking about a fighter jet traveling at Mach speed.
What's your point?
If she hadn't been there, the boss's chopper would be at the bottom of the ocean right now.
If the target weren't that outpost, we'd be seeing more activity. Looks like you missed the mark.
Does have some elaborate scheme in the works. If you want to catch her in the act, all we can do is sit back and wait. On the other hand, if she swears allegiance to the boss like our other Fulton recruits, he couldn't ask for a better partner.
She's got you fooled.
I have eyes on her. If she tries anything, she'll regret it. We lose nothing either way.
Urgent report from the intel team. The target has almost made it to Gazeba camp. You've got to hurry.
Yeah, now I've got a YOLO McSwagging 1,000 meters, guys. For those that do not know, oh snap, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with you. Come on. Get off. I've got a now YOLO McSwagging 865 meters, guys. The reason I was picking up them containers, for those of you that don't know, it's got raw material in it. Now the raw material gets processed and it helps me make new products, like improves weapons, grenades, even my base. It helps me improve everything. So that's the reason why. It also allows me now to move anti-aircraft guns and stuff like that. I don't care about them. Go away. I ain't got time to fight with them guys right now. I'm YOLO McSwagging my way down to this 450 meters mark. I know what's coming as well, guys, and it's not very pretty. I've got to be extremely fast at doing it. If I'm not fast enough, guess what? I is going to die. And I've got no choice but to YOLO McSwag it. Quiet somewhere, I don't even know where she is. So yeah, guys, I'm YOLO McSwagging my way down here just to see what's happening. Well, I'll also pick up that and run up this hill. I know what's coming though, guys, and I'm not looking forward to it. Shit. There we go.
What could be so important that it would require 2 major PFs to guard it?
Set this guy out. Nah, oh shit. Okay, this ain't good.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Come on, quiet, hurry up. Move your ass.
The target has passed the guard post to the west of Gazeba camp. It's going to be out of the mission area soon. Please, boss, hurry.
Now, if I'm right, quite should... What the fuck? God damn it! I wondered why it were getting further away from me, not closer, guys. Trying to catch this thing on foot isn't easy, but I will give it a go. Oh, fuck. Get off me. I'm gonna have to go the long way around, guys. And if I'm not careful, I'm gonna die. Well, kill them. Don't tell me that you're spotting new threats. Just bloody kill them, girl.
Fire.
Sorry guys, I had to do that to get the blood off of my screen. I'm trying to YOLO max swagging my way down here. I've got 200 meters left to go. I'm hoping that it goes well.